Off-Road, RVs of America. You can see on the shirt, we are at the rally. This is our annual Romer rally. We're actually down in southern-ish Utah near Bryce and Zion, and we got a bunch of people that have come out. Are we actually running live? Because I'm looking at it on my phone and I don't see anything yet. So anyway, if you're joining, welcome. We're gonna walk around. As you saw on the thumbnail, if you clicked in, we have a huge announcement today, and also a reveal of a brand new trailer, never before seen in America. But come on down and check out what we got going. Just wanna give you the walk around. As you can see, we got a bunch of trailers. We got a MDC family. This is the 17 family. We just announced really just a few weeks ago that we were inviting out a bunch of the MDC owners, and we had a pretty good showing for like 2 weeks notice. We over here we have obviously the blacked out pause, which is sweet. It's always very, very cool. Anyway, let's walk. You're gonna go out of this? You can stay in. He's like, I'm out of there. I'm out of here. I was gonna walk around you.
I know, that's why I was just checking.
Somebody says they're guessing Texas.
That's oh, Texas. Oh, geez Louise. I wish, actually. Unfortunately, no. But we have people from Texas. The pause right over there, that blacked out one, they came from Texas. Super cool. We have people from South Carolina that came, North Carolina, California. You can see a bunch of MDC owners, so super.
What says Northeast?
Northeast. Oh, dang it. Sorry, we're disappointing so many people where you want it. So I guess the trailer too. Which manufacturer's making this new trailer? That's a good guess. I actually have the manufacturer here with me, and he'll be the one revealing which trailer. But just want to show off the camp really quick. We've been having fun. We went off-roading yesterday down to a really sweet waterfall. That was a blast. But the location's officially, you can go to our website now. They are actually on our website. Go to contact us, and the location bar will drop down and tell you where the new locations are. Addresses are on the website. Officially, we have a spot, a new ROA Off-Road, or RVs of America, in Mesa, Arizona. So hello everyone. That's closer to you, Texas, a little bit closer. At least you don't have to drive through the snow to get to us now. And the second location is actually Colorado, in Colorado Springs. So super excited about that. That's actually pretty close to Texas as well. I think we mapped out the drive, 10, 11, 12 hours from Dallas. So way better than 20 something hours to Utah or South Carolina. So we're getting closer. We're trying to expand the reach. We have a lot of people, believe it or not, our biggest areas of customers that want to buy from us are Texas, California, and Arizona, Colorado. Those are definitely, but California is harder to get into, so we're kind of avoiding going there for as long as possible. So Arizona, that's why we wanted to get into Arizona and be a lot closer to Southern California. So Northeast maybe is next, Texas next, I don't know, but this is what we got for now. So that's 4 locations now. If you're new, if you're just joining, South Carolina, just outside of Greenville, Utah. Now, we're all over. We're back. The thing turned off. And then, of course, now Mesa, Arizona, and Colorado Springs. But come check out. This is we got the 15 here. This is the brand new. Woohoo! Are you in Mesa? Welcome. Yeah, we'll actually. So if you're from Arizona, we're on Main Street. So there's a main drag down by the Apache. I'm kind of new to the area. I've been flying out there every week, it seems like, kind of getting myself familiar. But there's a Apache Way, there's a Main Street, there's a main drag, and there's actually Lazy Days of Camping World on this drag. We're a little bit farther east on that drag, so come check us out. Well, we're actually in a temporary location, so go to our website. We're actually somewhere else. That's where we're actually we're remodeling and building out the site right now. But we are officially down there already at the temporary location, and we're going to be moving over to Mesa. Right now we're actually South Phoenix. This is Cynthia. Say hello.
Hello. Making breakfast, greeting everybody.
Oh yes. We would we would starve to death if it wasn't for. No, I'm just kidding. I don't starve to death. I am like, you can tell, right? I don't starve. Never starve. So I was talking about guests from South Carolina and Texas. Our guest that traveled from farther than anyone else.
G'day, mate. How are you?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Awesome.
So we got Vaughn. Did you take the boat or how'd you
No,
know?
plane this time.
You took a plane this
It's
time?
about 14 hours that way, I believe.
North to Canada to. No, you might
Is that
be.
north?
You might be that way.
Okay.
Southwest.
Yeah, well.
A little disoriented.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me along.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Like, it's super cool. This is really the first time we've had a manufacturer come to the Roma Rally. So.
Yeah, and I've heard about this for a very long time. And, you know, like we talked earlier, I was really keen to come along.
Yeah.
Because you do get the real life information from the customers. You know, when you're sitting around a campfire with your customers, you know, they're going to tell you what's working, what's not working. And that's, you know, opportunity for us as a manufacturer to improve the product, little tweaks, have a look at what customers have actually, modifications they've done to their vans that go, hey, that's a great idea, we should actually take that on.
Take that on and get it going for the production eventually or something.
Absolutely.
That's very cool. We were talking about that last night, how some customers, they do really cool stuff and sometimes it just inspires you. If it's cool enough and you feel like you can repeat it, it's like, hey, we gotta just put that into the van or the RV, right?
Yeah, and you also, you know, you got to ask permission. Hey, how do you feel about us actually incorporating that into next year's model?
Yeah, that's really
and,
cool.
you know, 98% of the customers are like, oh, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go do that.
Yeah, that's very cool. Put my initials on it. I was like, I don't know. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. Yeah, and especially around the campfire, if they get a few drinks into them, then they start telling you what they really think about the trailers, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. And it hasn't been too bad, which is really good.
Yeah, I actually haven't had I don't think we've had anybody really having any issues that I've heard of yet. Maybe they're telling you.
No, there hasn't been anything serious. It's more around, hey, have you thought about doing this or maybe doing that?
Yeah.
You know, and one of the things that people have talked about is, you know, in America, things are always bigger and better.
Yeah.
And as a manufacturer, you know, we have a new product that we're releasing.
Okay.
Officially today.
Well, I'm super excited about this. This is, once again, lots of people have been asking for this and the feedback has been bigger, right? So
yeah,
you want to tell us officially what you got in the pipeline coming?
Yeah, so the new model is the XT19 HRT. So
Yes.
it's a 19-foot van.
Yes.
Internally from nose to the end, and it's part of our new range called the Off-Grid Extreme. And so these trailers are built to go anywhere with big power systems.
Yes.
1225 watts of solar on this 19-foot van, 800 amp hours of lithium battery, 3000 watt inverter, sine wave inverter that can actually run your air conditioner off grid.
Yeah.
You know, so, and everything's just powered, so everything runs off the battery.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Ooh, super cool. I'm super excited about this. Yeah, definitely a little styling change on the inside and outside as well, right?
Yeah, so it's a completely different decal. We've listened to our customers and they want us to sort of tone it down a little.
Yeah.
Some do, some don't.
Yeah, yeah. So, no, yeah, for sure. So there's been a different badging. So if you want to take a look at it, there are some pictures officially up on the website, or actually down below there's a link and there's a brochure. You'll be able to go and check out the brochure. And then there is a QR code that will jump you over to the US MDC website, and you'll be able to see some pictures and some information on it. Later on tonight, we'll have it up on the ROA Off-Road website, or RVs of America website, so you can go check it out there under the MDC range. It's really, I like the interior too. It's a little bit more modern looking than, they're already super nice and modern looking.
Yes.
I wouldn't change anything on them, but it's just little touches and details. I feel like it's just improvements. It just looks more fresh and new. So
yeah, it's pretty exciting for our 2025 range.
yeah, and the Extreme. A lot of people have been asking, when are you going to do the Mark III, because in Australia you're running
Yes.
a version that appears to be
higher end.
higher end than
So
here.
we've actually brought that here now.
Yeah.
So the XT19 HRT is where it starts.
Yeah, and that's but instead of calling it the Mark III, we're calling it the Extreme Off-Grid, right? In
Correct.
the US. So it's kind of the same thing, but the US, we actually got more lithium battery bank right now. It's a large 800 amps of
Yeah.
lithium. And it's just 2 batteries, right?
Correct.
It's a Renogy system.
Yes.
And solar charge controllers, 1200 watt. Did you say 1200 watts?
1225
That's
standard out of the box.
Standard right out of the box. That's incredible. I am so excited. Like I said, go down, check out the link. You can get some more information, some more specs on it. It is beautiful. It should be here hopefully any day landing, and then it will start getting toured around the US a little bit for
Yeah.
people to see. Videos coming soon, probably in the next month or two. You'll start seeing a bunch of stuff getting released on it, but definitely the photos, the information, they're available for order as of right now. If you reach out to one of our sales coaches and you want to get on the wait list to be able to get one. I mean, and these are not brand new trailers. These are modeled after, you have this exact same trailer in Australia, right?
Yeah, we've been doing this one in Australia for about the last 12 months.
Yeah.
And typically what we'll do when we do a new model, it's really test it there first, get the feedback, and then bring it into the US.
Yeah. So you guys kind of design engineered this trailer. From my understanding, over almost 2 years ago, right? It got shipped to Australia, maybe the timelines, and then you actually ran it
Yeah, so
thousands of miles, right?
Yeah, the first prototype actually went out to Daniel Easton, who's the admin on the MDC and Oz RV Owners Group in Australia. That's a Facebook owners group there that's run by owners. It has around 21,000 people on it.
Yeah.
And so he got the first prototype. He took it out to the Big Red Bash last year.
Okay.
And he put around 5,000 miles on it on that trip. Came back to us with about 70 little changes, like things that he would like.
7-0.
7-0.
Okay,
Come back
70,
to
yeah.
us. And it's nothing serious, nothing structural, nothing wrong with it, just little tweaks that we could actually improve.
Yeah.
And he gave that feedback back to us. He's on to his 4th MDC.
That is incredible.
And I sold him his first tent trailer back in 2012.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he's been an avid supporter of MDC since back then. So, you know, we can go, Daniel, take this product out, test it, come back to us, give us feedback.
Get one by the end of the year, first of next year. And they are beautiful. The floor plan, just to kind of give you a lay of the land, you're gonna walk into it. There's a north and south queen size bed to the right, and then you have a large booth, dinette area on the left-hand side if you go this way on your left, and then you have your kitchen, and then a beautiful shower and bathroom, right? You have a large bathroom, and it's a full bath, toilet, shower, no wet bath. And then also, can I share some of the details that I feel like I've been a part of?
Sure.
Okay, they've reached out to us and said, you know, since North America and Australia's climate is much different, they just said they really wanted to kind of get the feedback on the 4 seasons aspect of the trailer. And I'm blown away. Been talking with your head engineer, James, and just incredible guy. And, you know, kind of shared, we've been on the phone, we've been on Skypes and Zooms, and like for months since we've been working together, just getting little feedback. And you came out in March, right, with us?
Yeah.
And it was snowing.
Yeah.
And you kind of got a feel for like, oh wow, this is an issue, right? And so I've been just kind of like pushing feedback to you guys, and James has really ducted the furnace, and that's different because most of your units are just a single output. Now it's going to be ducted throughout the van, which is great. You distribute the heat better. Just dialed in a little bit more for colder weather. Wet bay, so you know, most Australian, they're just going to put the water things right on the exterior where you fill up your water, and of course in the US we know that could potentially freeze, so they've actually have a door that they've opened it up, and me that you guys can get things like that so fast into this new model for the American market.
Yeah, and where that really became aware for me was when we did that trip with you guys.
Yeah.
And at Swing Arm City.
Yeah.
And so we drove in the previous day, everything was fine, weather like this.
Yeah.
And then overnight it started snowing. So you're like, you know, when it's snowing, things are going to start freezing.
Oh yeah.
Then we started talking about what we need to do for the US market, because we don't run into the Four Seasons in Australia like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I think that's great. And I mean, so you know, Vaughn has just been amazing. This is his 5th time to the US really since in just 8-9 months, and coming out, visiting, camping in the units, just trying to understand more. I feel like you're very involved in trying to figure out what the US market wants to make sure you're doing it right. And I think that's really cool, and I personally appreciate that. That's like, I'm very grateful to be able to obviously go camping with you and have these experiences, but also just, you know, you can tell you care about what you're doing and what you're putting into the market. And
yeah, and I guess as a manufacturer, you need to live it and breathe it.
yeah.
So for this trip here, this is my XT19 HR East-West, and that's what I've been staying in.
Yeah.
And you know, we've got the furnace going in the evenings, and it's keeping me very toasty.
It's because it's freezing here at night, right?
Yeah.
It's getting up 40 degrees at night. During the day, it's like 70 to 80, but then it drops down, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, no, well, thank you. That is really it. So we said we had 2 big things, our 2 locations in Arizona and Colorado. The XT19, super excited about that unit. I can't wait to get one and just start going through it and put my hands on it, and just share it with the marketplace. So thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate you tuning in for this announcement, and stay tuned. Lots of exciting stuff happening here at ROA Off-Road with obviously MDC USA.
Awesome, mate. Thank you.
Thank you, man.